the robot.
Marvin.
MRVN. So I
Greg,
did. What's up?
I was gonna ask, did you look at that weapon on my character sheet?
It's on your character sheet. God damn it! No, I'm deleting it off of your character sheet.
You have to read it first, though.
I will read it first. Oh, this motherfucker. You sent me the video clip of this thing where it's just rapid firing nukes. So this is where I said that this will be 1,000 damage dice. Yeah. Yep. Fire rate 10, ammo 7. You only have 7 shots though, so make them fucking count. But Jesus Christ, sir.
Wait.
How dare you?
Is he trying to bring a fat boy into this?
Oh no, fully automatic fat boy.
It's a fully automatic Merv fat boy, but it's a pipe pistol that fires 38 caliber rounds, and they turn into 4 fat boys per bullet.
Yeah. Because this is not what game is that where they
Fallout 4 is where you can do that.
Yeah, Fallout 4 is a perfectly balanced and game that functions perfectly with no bugs whatsoever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, if you want to,
is for you, Greg. Though.
Hey, so I was a little confused. Can you walk me through something before we begin?
Sure. And we are live, by the way, just so everybody remembers. But yeah.
So my flamethrower.
Yes, your flamethrower.
Okay, it is super not inaccurate, but it's a giant area effect weapon, so I don't really know how it works. Can you walk me through us as though we were
Sorry, I just read the flavor text on fucking Merv gun. God damn you, Matt. You're probably not wrong. Actually, I think this is 100. I will answer your question in just a minute, Anton. This magical for those of you watching this archivally later, this magical gun transforms 38mm ammo into a cluster of 4 mini nukes achieved via poor UI coding in the Fallout 4 weapon customization menu. I asked Greg if I could have this, and he said, sure, if you want the session to end in 30 seconds, which in fact I did say. I think he assumed I would fire it off first thing, but I'm going to wait until the end to try and use this, and I predict he will shake his head and comment about me being a power gaming maniac, and that said and he said I couldn't do that, at which point we'll refer back to his actual quote. Winky face. Amazing. Amazing. All right, that's bravo, sir. You've taken the lead for prank of the year so far. We'll get on with that. Okay, so flamethrower, Fallout flamethrower.
Mm-hmm. A flamer. It's a target number 10, damage 3 weapon.
Mm-hmm.
With a fire rate of 4. Don't know what that means. And I have 6 ammo for it.
You can consume extra ammunition for it and do additional damage dice in one round or in one attack. That's what the fire rate is.
Sweet.
Okay.
And it's debilitatingly inaccurate. I don't know what that means.
That means if you roll a Pip-Boy guy, like so, if you get that face on a damage die, one of the a special property of the weapon goes off. Mm-hmm. And unreliable. I actually have the Fallout book in here. Flamer. This is a Flammenwürfer. You can set objects alight, cook food, or make ranged attacks with a short-range flamethrower. Oh, that's just the arm. No, I want the weapon. Give me the weapon. Give me the smoke. I want all the smoke. Okay, so it's a big gun, which means it's endurance plus big guns to fire.
Right.
It's 3 combat dice for damage.
Yep.
And then it's burst, persistent, spread. So persistent means it'll do it's a DOT if it does damage. Mm-hmm. Burst is area of effect.
Right. And my target number on the roll is 10.
Yes. So fire rate 4, range close, debilitating, inaccurate, two-handed. Weight 16, cost 137. Ammunition, flamer, fuel. And they're pretty strict about ammo in this game since it is a survival horror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A flamethrower or flamer is a weapon weapon which sprays and ignites a fuel mixture over an area, essentially creating a jet of flame that can burn or ignite targets at a distance. Ideal for cleaning out dead foliage, irritating vermin, and fortified bunkers. Burst. The attack may hit one additional target within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. So if you get one of these Pip-Boy dudes on the die, you get to hit one additional target. You get two of those Pip-Boy guys, you get two additional targets.
Right.
Stuff like that. Okay, so that's burst. Persistent. Persistent. If one or more effects are rolled, the target suffers the weapon's damage again at the end of their next and subsequent turns for a number of rounds equal to the number of effects rolled. So, if I roll one of these Pip-Boy motherfuckers, then dude's going to take that flamer damage for 2 rounds. If I roll 3 of them, he'll take it for 3 rounds, etc. Okay?
So you're setting them on fire, and it's the degree to which they're burning.
It's how long they're on fire for. Yeah. Spread. For each effect rolled, your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each additional hit inflicts half the rolled damage rounded down and hits a random location, even if a specific location was rolled in the initial target attack. Okay, so this for each effect rolled, your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each additional hit inflicts half the rolled damage rounded down. So in other words, it's gonna spread across multiple limbs and deal half damage to those limbs. But you hit whatever the first limb is randomly generated, and then it spreads to additional limbs and does half damage to those additional limbs for case of disability, crit damage, etc.
So when in doubt, just expend all fuel, kill everything. Right.
I mean, basically. Weapon quality descriptions. Debilitating. The difficulty of any skill test to treat injuries affected by a debilitating weapon increases by +1. Okay. Inaccurate. When making an attack with an inaccurate weapon, you gain no benefit from the aim minor action. A weapon may not be both accurate and inaccurate. So aiming this is spray and pray, literally. There's no aiming this thing. And two-handed. A two-handed weapon must be held in 2 hands to be used effectively. Attempting to attack with a two-handed weapon in 1 hand increases difficulty by +2. So no, I suppose that for Mr.
Unless
Handy, it's a little different.
Is your hand? Right?
Yes, precisely.
It's not spray and pray. It's spray all day. Okay, that's what you get with that. It's all y'all's.
I mean, fair.
Praying is for organics.
Yep.
Yes.
If you want to meet God, I'll send him to you right now.
Praying is for what people do when my flamer is pointed at them.
Awesome, Paulie, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Inaccurate code that does not deliver a result.
Yes. Awesome. All right. So, hey, good to see everybody. Been a minute. Thank you all for your patience last week. Last week, I had the Hollywood Fringe venue panel that I had to be at because we're entering Fringe season, or at least Fringe prep season. We've already got people booking, which is fantastic. So, also, the press release is going out on Thursday. But, since it's just me and my friends here right now, I'll go on ahead and give you guys the scoop. We have a new theater that we are moving into. It's a short-term lease, but we're moving into what used to be known as the New Collective on Santa Monica Boulevard starting on Thursday. We're signing and paying the lease tomorrow. We get the keys Thursday. We start our occupancy. We're there through at least July, and that's going to be pretty dope. It's going to be month to month after that, but it's going to be short-term because they are planning on renovating that building from the ground up at one point in the fall. So we're going to have it for as long as we can be there. And this is a nice little stopover as we work on purchasing a big, our like actually buying a building to put theaters in. But this does come with a little bit of a sad note because sadly, Studio Stage, our main theater, is going to be closing April 30th. Our lease is up. So this is us moving on from there. We're stopping off at New Collective, which will now be rechristened the Hobgoblin Playhouse, which is our pop-up brand. Very excited to have Hank the Hobgoblin pop back up and do a little mischief for the summer. And then, we're gonna go and keep working on finding a more permanent home going forward. So, but at the very least, we're very excited to get back on Santa Monica Boulevard, bring one of the lost spaces back to the community, even for a little bit. As we work on more permanent solutions for things. So, yeah, that's been my week. Very, very, it's bittersweet, but we're very excited for what the future holds on that note. And But this isn't a LA Theater podcast. This is some gaming here. So tonight we are going to pick back up with Fallout with a Bang or Whimper. Part 2 of this. This is supposed to be a one shot, but we got into the RP so much that we dragged it into 2 sessions. We were just having too good a time. So tonight we're going to wrap this game up, and then I think next week we will be back with the Turtle Tonys and their journey through Avernus. So very excited for that. I didn't even do the damn introduction. Where the hell is my head tonight? By the way, folks, my name is GM Greg, and I am your game master this evening. Actually, in this world, I'm known as Overseer Greg, as that is what the game masters are known for Fallout. Tabletop role-playing game. Overseer Greg here. So go on ahead and strap on your Pip-Boy, find your flamer fuel, and let's get ready to crush some super mutants and synths as we visit the wastelands of the Commonwealth, just outside of ruined post-apocalyptic Boston. But before we get into that, you can book me to run games like this for you and your friends. Go to gmgreg.com. gmgreg.com. I have it as a pop-up here. Here we are. Go on ahead and hit that, or even better yet, I'm all fancy now. I got like QR codes and shit. Scan that, go to gmgreg.com, and you can book a session with me online or in person if you're here in the Southland. Over the past week, I've had 3 separate in-person games that I've run for people for a 40th birthday party, a 35th birthday party, and then yesterday I ran a game at the Alamo Draft House Video Vortex Bar downtown, and that was all incredible experiences all around. So, you know, I'm happy to meet you where you live, if where you happen to live is somewhere within a drive of Los Angeles. Yep. Or like I said, book me online and we'll play games like this. But gmgreg.com, folks are adding new reviews of my performances as we speak, and they're all glowing. So I'm very happy about that. But yeah, let's go on ahead now. Enough about me. Let's get talking to the folks who are playing tonight, and then we'll get on with the murder and chaos. Let's kick it over to Mr. Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm playing the Green Knight today, which is an extremely old super mutant who's kind of been there and done that with everything. Went for a few decades as a hermit, reading books, found himself some old King Arthur stories, and fashioned himself to be a knight, and was inspired to go back out into the wasteland and cause some havoc or go on some quests, whatever comes his way, with his giant makeshift, probably part of a plane wing sword that he likes swinging around.
Fantastic, Matt. Glad to have you here tonight, and so excited to have the Green Knight serving justice with his gigantic airplane wing sword.
He may or may not have a MIRV launcher that shoots 38 caliber bullets.
Narrator voice. He does not. We'll get to the flavor text later. All right, let's go ahead and bring it on over to Lauren. Lauren, how you doing tonight, darling?
Hello, doing good. My name's Lauren. I'm excited to be here playing Bailey Big Smile, the ghoul. That plucky teenage ne'er-do-well. I don't know. She's fun.
Bit of a pauper looking, running about looking for, like the kid in the refrigerator, that survived for 200 years and turned into a ghoul. And yeah. You played this. You played the video game, yeah? No?
Yeah.
It's okay.
I actually went back and I went on Steam and I got the original Fallout on PC.
Oh, nice. It is a good one. But as Anton says, weird. Fallout 2 is one of the greatest games of all time. So, but yeah, the turn-based, trying to run turn-based Fallout is very strange when I'm used to playing 4 in New Vegas.
It's real different, but I'm getting there. I saw some videos online. I'm acclimating.
Gun?
It's fine.
Gun. Wow.
Yeah. Awesome. Glad to have you here tonight, darling. Speaking of Anton, let's go on ahead and talk to our favorite murder bot.
Hi, I'm Anton Ray, and tonight I'm Marvin, your favorite handyman turned world-dominating, helpful robot. Helpful. That's it.
Yep. And
let's limbs.
Yep, short and simple. I love it. Let's go ahead and bring it on over to our favorite power couple here. Paul and Nat, how you guys doing tonight?
Doing well.
Howdy, I'm Nathalie. I'm playing Happy Tommy Doyle tonight. My character got his name Happy because he loves to smile, but he's also kind of a hopeless romantic who loves to gamble. So I think that's a beautiful combination. I do tend to find love in all the wrong places. So we'll see how that fares for me tonight. But I am a survivor. I have not dwelled in the underground special places. I have just been living in my bunker in an old baseball stadium, and I just kind of stay there. So we'll see where I go tonight.
Loving all the wrong places, like their Chef Cassidy.
Hello, I'm Paul Masterson. But tonight I am Hazel Johnson. So I'm a gal who just, grew up in Diamond City and found out about this Brotherhood of Steel, who's got a lot of cool tech. And so I'm looking around to find out, what I can do to take back to the Brotherhood to show that I am the best gal to become an acolyte. So we'll see. But, if the Brotherhood doesn't, kind of like step up as well, I might not join them. So
I like that. You have your you have your own points of view about things, and you're not afraid to express them. So I love it. Make sure they're good enough for you. That took me years and years to figure that out when it came to relationships with both individuals and organizations. So
as my mother would say, you get what you put up with and what you ask for. So be brilliant.
That is true. That is true.
No
Sage
pressure.
words from Mama Masterson. Awesome. All right. Well, you know what?
Mama Johnson.
Mama Johnson. Oh, yes. Gotcha.
Oh.
Well, anyhow, let's go on ahead and let's pick back up where we left off. Who wants to recap last week? I like it when my players do that. I don't need
loading.
I think I mostly remember what happened.
All right, Lauren, you want to take a stab at it? Go for it.
Okay. I'm really bad at these, but we'll try. Okay. So we were all together helping a shipment come into town, and it was beer, right?
Among other things, yeah. There was just goods that had been
supplies
accumulated
for Founders Day, kind of stuff. And then the mayor came up to us and very hush-hush, very concerned, asked us to check in on an elderly ghoul couple on the outskirts of town. We did. It was nightmare fuel, and I don't watch a lot of horror, so I don't have something to necessarily compare it to, but it was definitely like a lot of plucking violins kind of stuff. Going through dark living rooms and things like that. Found out that the husband, had somehow gone crazy, if not feral necessarily, and killed his wife and made a big mess of things. Then the next day we discovered that they weren't the only people to have a problem, that this was seeming to happen to many people around the town, including the town doctor. We're all having issues. Some kind of mental issue, some kind of mental break. It had no distinction between survivor or ghoul or whatever. And we were planning to go take a look at the water supply, I think, next.
That's pretty close. The main thing that
was mostly what happened.
Yeah, the main thing that what you guys had discovered was that the Garden of Eden kit that was used to help generate the power and irradiate the or deradiate, cleanse the area of radiation to make it more habitable. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Allegedly, had some sort of strange signal coming out of it, some sort of corruption, some sort of radiation, something that the doctor had identified as the cause of a lot of the trouble here. They couldn't identify what the actual cause, or what more than the fact that it was something radiating out of the Garden of Eden kit, but that it was causing memory loss, it was causing migraines, it was causing irrational anger, and ultimately, as people suffered under this for a longer period of time, they would become incredibly aggressive and either commit suicide or wind up attacking and killing those around them. So you guys were getting ready to leave the clinic and head out towards the Garden of Eden kit, the central generator, to investigate what was going on, when the mayor, Jesse, and his a couple of his right hands all entered the clinic just as you were getting ready to exit. And a very strange, tense sort of standoff ensued where almost wordlessly, all four of them drew their guns on you and proceeded to fire. Now, that is where we left off, and we are going to go on ahead and pick up right there.
Right from their clever one-liner. Greg.
Yes, that terrible one-liner that they wrote for me, which I think I improvised something and I wound up hating it equally, so I'm not going to bother repeating any of it. Okay, so I will say that because Happy has not been here for the last session, Happy, you will be joining in momentarily, and I will give you a rundown of what that looks like. Okay. Cool. But
Sounds
in the
like
meantime, what's that?
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Okay. Can you give me a quick physical description of Happy?
Physical description. He is maybe a little shorter than the average gent.
Okay.
He loves his brass knuckles and his pipe gun. And he wears fancy but tough clothing. So he's kind of like he's almost like a little Tony.
Almost like oh wow, okay, referencing the Secrets of the Barrow Maze and the Turtle Tonys. He's got I'm gonna have to kill.
Does that
try
give
to
me
kill
inspiration?
No. This is the wasteland. Fuck you. All right.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Let me see. You guys currently have 6 action points banked in your bank. I have an equal amount. This is going to be fun because I also refreshed myself on how action points work, and I should have a shitload more than the 6 that I had, but I was too lazy to go back and rewatch the episode and make the counts accurate. So
wait. Does the overseer get more than 6? Can they go above 6?
The overseer has no cap on how many action points they can carry.
That sounds accurate.
Let's go.
Yeah. You know, I mean, hey, the odds are not meant to be in your favor. Yep, yeah. That is Fallout indeed. I actually I take a walk through my neighborhood at night, and I was listening to an audio description of that, and like it made me stop, and I had to repeat it 3 times to make sure I heard that part right, because I was like, well, that changes everything, you know. So anyhow, we're gonna pick right back up. I'm gonna give the bad guys an action because they're the ones initiating combat, which means they're each gonna pick one of you and just pop off. These are inaccurate weapons, which means I cannot use aim. Good for you guys. The target number is 8. Damage is 4 dice if I hit with it. If you guys want, give me. Well, no, this isn't D&D. I'm not gonna. We're not. You don't get the equivalent of perception checks right now. I will say though that these guys do have laser pistols. They're all armed with laser pistols, which is something that's kind of unusual for the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
This guy's dealing with the Institute. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well,
one
I
is
guess
going
the
to
color
pop
of the
up.
laser pistol could be of concern after we deal with the combat.
Yes, indeed. Okay, target number is 8, damage is 4. Let me see. We're going to start it off with Bailey. Bailey, what is your defense?
My defense is 1.
It's 1. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I just have to roll below an 8 on 1. I miss. Holy crap. I miss. So the first shot goes sailing over your head, and you immediately like see them draw, and you just duck instinctually, and suddenly like the laser bolt just bam pastes the wall behind you. Green Knight, what is your defense?
Where is the defense?
Defense is on center of your character sheet. Yep.
Got it. My defense is 1.
1. Got it. That is a 14 and a 9. Wow, I suck. Okay, so these guys are both gonna miss. And oh my god, a 9 and a 17 on Marvin.
My defense is 1.
And your defense is 1. So those are both fails. My target number is 8. How fucking hard should this be, guys? Come on, you're killing me. That's a 10 and a 19. I can't hit shit tonight. The whole first volley just completely sails around you guys. Bow, bow, bow. You all go ducking for cover behind what little furniture there is in this tiny, tiny waiting room. Bailey, you are top of the initiative order.
I had moved in front of Paul's character.
Copy that. Okay.
And the Green Knight stands resolute in the center of the room. He will not duck.
Oh boy, the balls on this guy. I'm gonna say that first shot then goes patanging off your greatsword. You know, and it actually glows red hot for a moment as you can actually hear the metal start to sizzle. Bailey, you are first to act. You have the highest initiative. What do you want to do?
Oh, okay. I'm going to let me bring up the little thingy thing. I'm gonna use my pipe gun.
Okay. The defense on these guys is 1, so you just need to roll 1 success to hit.
Okay. Did it do it? Hold on. Did it do the thing? Ah. No additional dice. Submit. No. Because once again,
the target is 8. You got a 13 and a 16. Yep. If this was rolling against armor class, you'd be in great shape. But no, this is fuck the world. You want to get off. Okay. So the first shot, you return fire, the volley. The funny thing is you watch these guys. There are 4 of them. Jesse, is the mayor, is the ghoul that I mentioned earlier. And he has he's a bit rougher, and he's got a scally cap, and he's got like a work jacket on, and he's got a pistol that he just kind of pulled out of nowhere. It looks like a laser pistol, and he's just popping off with it. His two buddies, twin brothers, both shaved heads. One has a mustache, the other doesn't. That's how you tell Clem and Clem apart. And they're dressed kind of like old school skinheads. Punk skinheads. I don't mean like Nazi skinheads. I mean like Dropkick Murphys kind of guys. And they also have laser pistols out of nowhere. The fourth individual, little shorter than the average human. Looks like they're looking for love in all the wrong places. How did you describe yourself there, Nat?
Maybe smaller than the average male.
Yep.
But I make up for it in my slyness and my ready to defend those who cannot defend themselves.
Sly in life, and also with the laser pistol just popping off. So those are the individuals that you are targeting. Who is it that? And you already shot off. Marvin, it is your turn.
Okay, how close are they standing together?
They're all in one close range together. Yeah, they're all in close range.
I fly slightly forward and trigger my flamer.
God damn it. Yep. All right. Yeah, so these guys they have a defensive 1. Who's the one that you're attacking first?
Who's
your primary target?
The mayor looks like the dangerous target.
Okay. The mayor looks like
1 extra die.
Fantastic. That's 2 successes. Okay. So that hits. And
that is 3 damage.
All right. Oh, did you roll damage? I don't see it popping up here.
Oh no, I haven't rolled damage yet.
Gotcha.
And so I will not fire extra rate. I'm just gonna one shot.
Gotcha. Okay, so 2 energy damage. Copy that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I hit 2 targets.
Yep. And we're gonna roll real quick.
Wait, is I needed 2 successes to get 2 people, or is it 2 successes to get 3 or 4?
let me see here. This is the tricky thing about the combat system. So your target number was 10. You rolled a 7. You rolled a 7, a 5, and a 14, and you did burn one of your action points from the pool to roll that. So you're down to 5 action points. You got 2 successes, which beats the DC. So let me see here.
Because I have burst, spread, and persistent. So.
Yep, and you actually did roll an effect. So that means that burst and spread are both going to take place here. So he's going to take 2 energy damage to. We have to determine where the attacks land. Left arm, and then the other one is right leg. Put your left arm in. Put your right leg out. So he's going to take 2 energy damage to the left arm, 1 energy damage to the right leg, and the burst is going to spread to one other character that is standing there, who is also going to take it. One of the 2 synths is going to take that. So that's going to be 2.
If anything, I want the mustache man, because
you want mustache guy,
because no one should have a mustache.
I beg your pardon.
I don't understand them. It's hard. It makes it difficult to recognize faces. Grow a beard or nothing.
Fair. All right.
I saw a guy at Whole Foods today that was committed to his mustache, and he was like handlebar mustache all the way.
That makes sense. A handlebar mustache makes sense.
Yeah.
The code. You understand. It messes up my facial recognition software.
Combat dice. Listen to the women's right. Plus any bonus from AP ammo spent. Reduce the target's health point by the total roll. All right. Got it. Okay. So that's going to be. All right, and then this guy, persistent, or not persistent. Well, it will be persistent, but also, let me just pull this back open because you had to use the complicated. Come on, there we go. All right.
Why I brought it up at the beginning.
Yep, 100%. Spread. For each effect rolled, your attack inflicts 1 additional hit on the target. Each additional hit inflicts half the damage rolled round down. Hits a random location, even if specific. Yeah, okay, so I already got that. And then spread or burst. Attack may hit 1 additional target with close range of the approximate target for each effect rolled. Each additional target costs an additional shot. So you're gonna spend 1 more point of flame or fuel for hitting the additional target. And they're going to take the same thing. Got it. Okay. Now, Hazel, it is your action.
All right. Thank you very much. How far away is the closest? Am I?
You're all in close range in the moment. You guys are in a room that's probably about like 30 by 30.
Okay. Yes, I'm just thinking about melee versus laser pistol. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna follow suit with my good buddy Marvin. And the target that he attacked, I would like to shoot twice with my laser pistol.
Okay. Fantastic. Their resist or their damage, their defense is 1.
Let's see here. So if my TN is 8.
Target number is 8. So 8 or lower on 2d20.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go here.
Sorry. As I'm firing, I use my pincer to pull my baseball bat.
Fantastic. That'll be your that's your minor action.
Boop. Where is it going? Why is it cancel that? Man, oh man, these dice. I tell you, it's so difficult. What did it say? I heard
critical success.
Critical success. So you got 2 successes.
Do I roll again for my second shot?
Yes, you can roll again for your second shot. It's going to be difficulty of 2, and this time for the because I'm assuming you're burning. Oh no, wait. You have what's your fire rate?
Fire rate is 2.
Oh, your fire rate is 2. Okay, so you're just going to burn off an extra point of ammunition, and hold on a sec. Let me. New system, folks. Thank you for your patience. For ranged weapons, each unit of ammunition spend an additional +1 combat die to roll in your damage dice pool. You can spend ammunition up to the gun's fire rate. So you, if you burn a second piece of ammunition, you can add another damage die for that. So that means that you can roll.
So wait, I burn ammunition to do more damage, or I burn ammunition to do a second attack?
It's not a second attack. It's additional damage. So basically, it's like bap bap, and you only have to roll 1 attack and burn more ammo to get additional damage dice. You don't have to roll to hit again.
So the rate of 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have to roll to hit again.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, I burn ammunition to do more damage.
Fantastic. Okay, so that means you get to roll 5 damage dice on this.
Okay, let's see. Let's bring up that these other energy weapon. Having challenges. Add 5.
Yep.
That come
Holy
through,
shit!
right?
7 physical damage. Fantastic. All right, and now we're going to determine the location. 7 physical damage directly to the torso, and you're attacking the Jesse. Yes.
Whoever Marvin was attacking.
Got
this would be
all right. That would be Jesse.
Well, this would be energy damage.
Correct.
So it's a laser pistol. Yeah.
2. All right. So fantastic. They get shot. You actually pop them, bap, bap, right in the stomach, and you actually do see smoking holes, just like appear, and they kind of like bend over and wince a little bit. No blood, which is weird, but at the same time, laser and energy weapons tend to cauterize wounds almost immediately. So that's like you don't quite know if that's worse or better. Yep. So let us go on ahead and move on. It's the bad guys again because they have an initiative of 11 as well. We're gonna go after Bailey first. 19 and 13. My God, these are great D&D numbers. I'm telling you. We're gonna go after Marvin. That's 1 hit. So there's 1 success. That's gonna be. Let's see. And he's going to go completely full auto on that for 6 energy damage, and that's going to hit you in your torso. Now, you probably have energy resistance, so go on ahead and apply that and just take the difference off your health. Okay.
I do not seem to have energy damage resistance, I don't think.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 hit points down.
So that's energy damage resistance. Okay, so 6 health off.
Correct. Yep. All right. Let's see. Oh, and if it's 5 or more health, that's a critical.
I had a defense of 1. But yeah, that's...
Yeah. Okay. So you, if you had any damage, if you had any resistance, that would be
Right.
that would be where it would come off of. So if you don't have any, let me pull up your sheet here real quick. Let me see. Defense 1, initiative 11, arm, main body. You actually have, you don't have any energy resistance on that. So if it was physical, it'd be a different story.
Right.
Cool. All right, so you're down to 2 hit points. So that, he actually just goes bap, 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 and fires off 4 shots in rapid fire. that all just like strike true, and you're just. Also, I have to take my fire damage. So go on ahead and roll me the next round of fire damage that I take.
Yes, fire damage.
Got it. Okay. Yes. All right. So in that case, got that. You actually see that his clothes are starting to burn away. But oddly enough, he doesn't seem terribly bothered by the fact that he's literally on fire at the moment, nor is his companion. And all right, let's go on ahead. And this is going to be for Hazel. That's going to be 1 hit. And again, firing off with the rapid fire. Vicious. Got it. Okay. So that's going to be 8 points of energy damage, Paul.
Yikes. To what target?
To your left arm.
To my left arm, which has an energy damage resistance of 2.
Okay, so that's going to be 6.
Okay.
That's still a critical. Oh, and we also have a critical on the torso for.
Is there any way to reduce that damage?
Well, yeah, the energy resistance you already had is what reduces it.
Does it? In addition, does the defense do anything with that, or no?
No, that's
defense is what the enemy needs to hit you.
Yeah, the defense is like your armor class. It's how many successes I have to roll in order to hit you. So critical hit occurs whenever a character suffers 5 or more damage in 1 hit after reductions from damage resistance. A critical hit imposes an injury on the character, which confers a penalty depending on the location hit. So, Paul, you drop any object held in your left hand. That arm is broken or otherwise unable to move. You cannot perform any actions using that arm by itself or alongside your other arm yet. Okay? And then also, Marvin, because you took a critical hit to your torso, you begin bleeding heavily. In this case, you're burning oil. At the end of each of your subsequent turns, you suffer 2 physical damage, ignoring all of your damage resistance until you are fixed. But that's physical damage. That's not energy or anything else. So your DR, no, it does ignore damage resistance. So yeah, you're kind of like bleeding out at the moment. But we will hopefully get somebody to get on you in a moment here. But I also need fire damage on this guy, the second guy. So go on ahead and roll me that. One energy damage. Got it. All right. Yeah. His clothes are also burning away.
Did we roll a critical on the guy that I hit for 7?
We did not. Where did I hit him? Where? Oh, that was we got him. You got him in the torso. Right in the torso. Okay, so that was Jesse. That's right. Yes. All right. So at the end of his turn, he's actually going to give me a perception check, and that should be perception plus. Athletics, bar, big guns, energy. Yeah, give me a perception check, which give me perception and science. No, give me perception and science.
Science. And that's roll with 2d20?
Correct. 1 success. All right. You notice that Jesse, although being on fire and also having taken 2 gut shots, does not seem bothered by this, although they don't seem to be emotional or expressing any sort of pain. And you notice that they're not leaking blood from the wound in their stomach. They're leaking some sort of coolant.
Synths.
Yep. Now, Happy, you are not very far from the clinic when suddenly you hear shit popping off. You hear laser fire, flamethrowers, and you also hear, everybody hears this at this point, it sounds like the doctor has come to their senses somewhere in the back, and they're screaming, "What are you doing?" And you actually hear them run out of one room and run, if you were to look, you would see them run into the room where the comatose child, or the catatonic child, is sitting in the bed in a creepy fashion. He's probably doing that to cover them from laser blasts coming through the wall. But the doctor is currently swearing a blue streak, wondering what in the Sam Hill is actually going on in this moment. So Happy, I will say that you are actually close enough that if you wanted to involve yourself here, it would only be a minor action for movement to get into the same zone as them, and you would get the drop on. You see 4 figures, 2 of them on fire, all standing like and exchanging fire with other folks that you can't see, just inside the clinic at the moment. And give me a perception and pilot, rehearse, science, small gun, sneak, speech, survival, throwing unarmed. Yeah, I just want to say, give me a. I don't want it to just. It's got to be a stat plus a skill. Hold on. Let me find something good here. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We're going to say perception plus survival.
All right. All right, let's see what happens.
All right, yeah, you get 1 success. Yeah, you actually do notice one of the figures. Oh yeah, critical success. So 2 successes. I'm going to say that first off, you get to bank an action point from that, and then the other thing that you learn or that you notice is that one of the individuals seems to be roughly about your height, your body type, and wearing clothes remarkably similar to what it is you're wearing right now.
Am I looking in the mirror? I don't.
Yeah, well, you're looking at them from behind, but they got longish hair, kind of like you too.
You gonna let that stand?
No. I mean,
Greg, I did have one ER energy DR.
Okay, so going ahead and take back one hit point.
It still get a crit, but you know.
Yeah. Yep.
Send you on to.
Yeah.
I had to check the PDF. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Good call. Yeah.
so I feel like
So, Greg, the target number. So, like, if target number is 8, you got to roll 8 or below, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Gotcha.
So this is similar to old school Vampire, where you have to have a target number and roll so many successes in order to succeed. So your objective is to roll low. Yeah. So if you want to take a shot at somebody, you're going to start with 2 dice, and you can roll 2 dice, and you're aiming for under that target number.
Copy.
Yep. And to hit these guys, it's only 1 success necessary to hit.
Right. So you gonna shoot at them, or are you thinking that, or hit them with your knucks?
I'd like to hit him in the back of the head with my knucks.
Okay, copy that. So in that case, that's going to be a strength plus melee. So you're going to strength plus melee is 4 and... Oh, no, that's Augusta. That's the other sheet that we didn't use. Hold on 1 second. So strength is 6 plus melee weapons is 2. So your target number is 8. So you're going to roll 2d20 and try to roll under an 8.
Okay, 2 successes.
2 successes. All right, yeah, you come careen of this interesting this Tommy Doyle simulacrum, I should say. Unarmed attacks, complication, and your melee damage was increased by +1 melee. And armed attacks except for a complication on 19 or 20. Cool. All right, so your damage is going to be 4 damage. So go on ahead and roll 4 damage dice. And you also have the heavy-handed perk, so you're going to roll 5 damage dice.
So in combat dice, it'd say input value, so 5 would it be?
You know, actually, it probably already has the perk included, so you're... so
that didn't get added yet in terms of building it out.
Oh God! Well, I'm looking in the I'm looking on the character sheet in the actual pack, not the one on Roll20.
Yeah, I'm in the character sheet as well.
Got it. This is all good, guys. This is how we learn systems. So unarmed knuckles, 4 damage. Let me see. I'm going to look it up in the... Knuckles. Yeah, so you're going to roll 4 damage dice. And that's going to be...
Okay.
Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage. All right, in the back of the head. Yeah, so this guy takes 4 points of that because after his DR. He's certainly aware of you now. Yeah, that was a hell of an impact right there. Excellent. Okay. Awesome. So suddenly there are 2 individuals resembling Happy Tommy Doyle as you in town know them. One has a laser pistol and one has got the traditional brass knuckles that you've seen him use to great effect in many a tavern brawl. All right, Mr. Green Knight, you are up.
All right. I will step forward screaming and take a swing at Jesse.
Gotcha. All right, let's fucking go. Defense is 1. Are you calling your shot?
Do I do that with my bonus action?
Yes, you can aim with your bonus action, which means if you can re-roll you can re-roll an attack die.
Okay, I will do that. I'll go for the head. Clean decal.
Copy that. All right, so that'll be a DC 2, or yeah, 2 successes necessary for that, but you'll automatically hit the head if you hit that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
If you want to burn action points now's not a bad time for that.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay, how many additional dice do you want?
There we go. 1 extra dice.
1 extra die.
3 successes.
3 successes. Holy shit. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. Go on ahead and roll your damage.
So we get that point back, right? So we're still at 6?
That's right. Okay. So what you guys see, 5 physical damage. Jesus.
And it pierces through 1 damage resistance.
All right, so he's gonna what you guys see is the Green Knight roar and step forward, and somehow in this room that has a very low ceiling still manages to get his sword up over his head and then bring it down and literally bisect and banana peel this simulacrum of the mayor, revealing blood and guts, sort of, but also machinery and synth components come pouring out of the center of this thing as he is obliterated. And after a moment, those remains kind of explode in a non-lethal, non-damaging fashion. But they're also still on fire. And let me tell you, burning motor oil smells pretty awful. Yeah, that is one dead synth. The other three kind of look at each other. Actually, the twin brothers kind of look at each other, and they look like that they're about to start walking their way out. Happy and Happy's synth are currently engaged in a melee battle, a proper boxing match, but with brass knuckles instead of leather gauntlets. But Bailey, it is your action.
I'd like to go in with the pipe wrench.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit whichever is the closest of the twins, I guess, if I can.
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna say mustache guy, who's already been set on fire once, is gonna be the closest.
Okay. Hey, one success.
Hey, oh, there you go. All right, going ahead and roll your damage die. You can also purchase additional damage dice with action points if you want.
I'll do that. I'll take one
you can get up to 3. One additional? Fantastic. Okay, cool. Let's see. So in that case, yeah, 1 is good.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 physical damage.
It's showing
per splat.
5, yeah.
Yep, 5 physical damage. And that includes the additional one that you bought. Perfect. Cost 30 rarity. No mods on this guy. Fantastic. All right. And let's roll to see where you got him. Torso. So yeah, you come up and just immediately just baseball swing this giant ass pipe wrench and crack him in the ribs. And you actually hear the metal denting. Like his rib cage is made of some sort of bar that just got ka-tong. So he's going to take 4 physical damage with that. And that leaves him there. Not looking great.
They have yet to make a metal that is impervious to a pipe wrench.
This is true. This is true. Fantastic. Okay. Marvin, it is your action. You at the end of your turn, you're going to take 2 physical damage.
Right. Hazel, I am damaged and will cease to function soon. And I go is Mustache still up?
I fed them, yeah. Mustache is Mustache just got dented, and you actually can kind of see them trying to turn their torso, and the servos seem to be jammed up.
Okay. Well, so now that I know they're armored, I'm not going to use the baseball bat. Instead, I'm going to use the buzzsaw, and I'm going to buzzsaw the.
Excellent.
Okay, because it has Pierce 1. So I buzzsaw them.
Okay.
Yes, and hopefully when I deactivate, I'll fall on them. So buzzsaw. 1 additional die.
And you're buying 1 additional attack die?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Let's see. 14, 20, and a 15. So that's complication and 2 misses. So with that, let me see here. Complication is that your buzzsaw actually stops spinning because the oil line in your arm or in your torso has been severed. So it actually does not manage to spin up.
Well, that's terrible. And then I take 2 damage, which puts me to 0 hit point.
All right. So yeah, you actually go lunging forward at Mr. Mustache, and you try to spin up your blade, and it kind of like starts for a second, and then stops, and you go, oh shit, and then collapse to the ground. All right. Cool. Hazel.
Yes. So I would obviously like to repair Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
how does that go in combat?
Oh, to heal somebody in combat?
Yeah.
You just prod him with the electro robot stim pack, and he pops back up.
Complication range. Okay, so what's going to happen is while they're dying, they're unconscious and can't recover HP from first aid, or in this case, repair, and cannot take any actions. Furthermore, at the start of each of your turns when they're dying, you must attempt an endurance plus survival test with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries they have and a complication range of 19 to 20. So Anton currently has 2 injuries to the torso based on the critical hit and then going unconscious, because going unconscious causes another injury. So the difficulty would be 2 successes.
All right, and I have multi-tool, which is reduces the difficulty of repair by 1.
Yep. So in this case, instead of doing a first aid check, you'd be doing a repair check. So we're going to say that's going to be intelligence and repair.
I also have a robot repair kit strapped to me.
There you go.
And what does that do?
It says less than 1. Robot repair kit. And it's less than 1 pound. I don't know what it does. It's just an item in my gear.
All right. Repair kit. Let me look that up real quick. All right. Repair kit. Come on. Load up. Robot repair kit. Heals 4 hit points to a robot or power armor. Device which can help repair and reactivate damaged robots. Power armor. Most robots have internal self-diagnostic and repair protocols, which are activated when the robot performs repairs or is repaired by somebody else. A robot repair kit helps jumpstart and accelerate these protocols. Can be used in one of 2 ways. It can be applied using the take chem minor action, healing 4 hit points or treating an injury immediately, or it can be applied as part of a first aid action, healing 4 hit points or treating an injury in addition to any other healing done.
Oh, I could have triggered it myself.
Yes. As with any repairs to a robot or power armor, this is done using the repair skill rather than the medicine skill, but the actions used are otherwise the same. So yeah, you could have taken chem as a minor action, or you could do the first aid action, which is what's going to be necessary right now. So an intelligence plus repair, DC is 2.
Okay. I would like to roll that if that's all right.
Well, you're unconscious, though. It's got to be Hazel.
Okay. So is it still the same of, so what would be a DC of 2, but based on multi-tool is of my perks and traits of DC of 1?
Yep, it'll be DC of 1. And then are you, let me see.
I like
to be applied using healing 4 hit points or treating an injury immediately, or be applied as first aid action. And in addition to any other healing done, as well as then repairs the robot power armor is done using repair skill. Use first aid. Attempting first aid action with difficulty of at least 2. Test. Passing restores you, treats an injury or stabilizes a dying machine. Machines cannot use chems. The repair kit. Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. You're gonna have to heal the injuries, because if you don't heal the injuries, then the minute you bring Marvin back, Marvin's just going to continue to bleed out, because it's a critical hit to the torso. So there are 2 big gaping holes. But what you can do is you can use the robot repair kit as part of the first aid action. And with the first aid action, you can repair one hole yourself, and then use the repair kit to heal the other one, and that would stabilize him and prevent him from dying. Okay. All right. So it's going to be a difficulty of 1 now with your perk.
Gotcha. And I'd like to add 2 dice. Does that, how many, if I use 2, is that?
That'll be AP of 3 used. Yeah.
Gotcha. So it takes 2.
You could also save AP and use them to burn 1 AP to restore 1 hit point. And however many AP you want to use to do that.
Like automatically, or
yeah, on top of what you would be healing otherwise. You would actually get to restore a couple of hit points. But unless you want to roll 4 dice on this, because that's also
I'm gonna roll 3 dice.
3 dice. Okay,
one. Yeah,
got it.
Let's see here. Roll it. So one success.
That's good enough. That is good enough to at least heal up the to seal up the 2 injuries with using the repair kit.
And then how many AP can I use to?
You could use 3. You could burn the rest of your pool. That's 3 AP to heal 3 hit points.
Well, I think I have 4, right? Because I only used 1 on that. I rolled 3 in dice instead of 4.
Yeah, but the pool only had 5 in it. The pool only had 5 in it at the time from what was used earlier.
Right. So we went down to 4 on that roll, and so then so then we have an AP pool of 4, right? So then to heal him 3 takes all 4, or
no. You used 1 to get that additional die. That was number 4.
Yeah,
so it was at 4 because we burned 2 earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was at 4. So that means there's 3 left to use for restoring hit points.
Yeah, so I'd like to use those 3 to restore those and close. Yeah, so we're at
Got
8
that. So here's what happens in the middle of the firefight. After Jesse gets blown up, the twins look like they're backing out the door. Happy is fighting Happy, and everybody's kind of wondering what the hell is going on there. Hazel runs up, finds Marvin, immediately takes a piece of gum out of her mouth, sticks it in one of sticks it to one of the hoses that is running through Marvin's torso, patching one of the oil leaks, and then grabs the repair kit, slams it onto him, which causes an electrical shock to go through, and you actually watch as the repair system starts kicking in and immediately applying tape and other things to restore function. And then another electrical shock brings Marvin back into consciousness with 3 hit points restored. Not a bad way to spend a turn.
Brilliant.
Pretty efficient. I'll take that. Only took us 15 minutes to get there, but that's just familiarity with the system. So we'll get really good at this real quick. All right, so Hazel, that's it for you. The synths now. Let's see. Happy Synth is going to turn around and drop his laser pistol and put on his brass knuckles real quick as a minor action, and then going to take a swing at Real Happy. Let me see. Target number. Oh my God. That's a 20 and a 14. I generated a complication for myself. So you guys, I'm going to give you guys an action point for that. And then, yeah, that's a miss on my part. So I don't even successfully hit you. Awesome. The twins are going to start laying down some covering fire, they're going to both go after the Green Knight, because the Green Knight looks to be the most dangerous and hostile. That is 1 success. That is 0 successes. And let me see. So they're not going to use any additional fire at this point. Matt, you're going to take 4 energy damage from the 1 shot, and it's a shot to the head. Okay. So it's not a crit.
I do have a reduction of 1 for energy on the head.
Fantastic. So that's so you only take 3 points of damage. And then let me see. Burst damage. One additional target from the close range of the prime. Oh, fantastic. So I actually get burst damage on that. And I'm going to say the additional target is going to be not Hazel, is going to be Bailey. And Bailey is going to take... All right, that is 5 damage to the right arm. Do you have any energy resistance? Lauren?
Yes, 5 to the right arm.
Yep. What is your right arm energy resistance?
Energy DR 2.
2. Fantastic. So you only take 3 points of damage. Which is good because it means it's not a crit.
Cool.
All right. And that is it for those guys. Happy, you're up.
Right. All right. Can I see anyone from my perspective actively attacking this group of comrades?
Oh, yeah. You actually see what looks to be a super mutant that just bisected a dude who turned out to be a synth, like not even 5 feet from you or 10 feet from you, wielding what looks to be a great sword fashioned out of an airplane wing. You see a Mr. Handy that has been knocked out of the air, and somebody wearing initiate robes of the Brotherhood of Steel just slapped a repair kit on them, and suddenly they're buzzing and coming back to life. And then you also see a ghoul who just got shot in the arm, yelp in pain, and looks like she's about to swing a pipe wrench at these 2 guys that you actually recognize as 2 of the mayor's security detail, but you've never known them to wield energy pistols before.
I don't like that.
You just saw the mayor get bisected in half, and it turns out that he was full of robot guts, and you're fighting the spitting image of yourself as this individual turns around and takes a big swing at you with a pair of brass knuckles. Yeah.
If that guy's still alive, I'm gonna fight myself.
Well,
go for it.
Isn't Happy a buddy of ours as well?
You guys know Happy? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Happy's been hanging out here in town since Happy was with a different trade caravan that got back a few days earlier, and has known a little bit about what's going on. But this is your first time running across Happy in town since you got back.
Yeah, then I will definitely try to finish myself off, and not.
Do what you got to do. Yep. But not in the fun way.
Is that
So that'll be strength plus melee weapon.
Again. Okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Hey, Greg, remind me how we utilize luck points.
Oh, luck's got to. Let's see, luck. That is a great question. Spending luck.
I believe you can use luck in lieu of a different roll if your luck is a better roll.
There's 3 different ways to use luck. Number 1, you can spend a luck point to introduce a helpful fact or detail about the situation you're in, something that you have to be lucky to encounter. That's like finding the right kind of ammo when scavenging, finding key to a locked door, clue to a computer password. You could burn a luck point to get that. You can change the order of you can actually jump in the initiative order by spending a luck point, and this is good for 1 round. Or you can you could burn a point of luck to use your luck stat instead of whatever stat it is that you're normally using if your luck happens to be higher for any sort of action that you want to complete.
Copy that.
Or you know what you could do? You can actually spend 1 or more luck points to re-roll dice in the dice pool roll.
I'm going to spend 1 of my luck points to re-roll. So
Excellent.
If I spend 1 luck point, is that rolling 1 die or 2?
Yeah, you may re-roll 1 d20 by spending 1 luck point, and you could spend multiple luck points on a roll. So if you want to actually burn 2 luck points.
Yes.
All right.
I would like that.
All right. So go on ahead and roll another melee attack.
Well, half is not bad.
Okay. So here's the deal. You actually successfully hit, so we'll take the damage. You'll deal the damage. We'll get to that in a second. There's going to be a complication though, and I'm just going to say for ease of things, the complication is that I'm getting another action point for my pool, which I will use in my nefarious plots to take over the world. But go on ahead and roll your damage.
I was having a hard time. Maybe a different one, right?
Yes. Should I just grab a die and roll it?
Why is the damage been such a...
Does it work for you?
No, it's not working on mine either.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm just gonna reload.
You know what? Hold on a second. Let me
right now, just to see if it'll.
Yeah.
I got so many D20 at home. I should just roll one of those.
How many damage dice your Nux get?
Your Nux are gonna do 4 damage dice. So I'll roll that. I actually have 4 physical dice right here.
Plus a 5th one, right, for heavy-handed?
No, that's 4 for heavy-handed. It's normally 3 damage. So
okay.
That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. And there are no qualities to this, so the happy face die does not do shit. But that's still 4 damage, and we're going to say that you're going to hit him right in the left leg, which means I'm going to take 2 points of damage after my DR. And he, you wind up basically like blocking a kick and punching him right in the kneecap as he tries to come up and swing a kick on you.
Perfect.
Yep. Which if he was human, that would be really friggin' painful. All right, Green Knight.
He is still up. Who just shot me? I'm gonna go after that guy.
One of the twins, and there's one of them who is just basically all but dead, looking really ragged. His face is actually starting to melt off, kind of Terminator-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they close to each other?
Yes, I would say they're both like they're both kind of like reached the door, and they're both about to like slide through it and hop out, but they're both like right in the doorway at the moment.
Can I try to cleave and hit both of them with just like a huge swing?
Yes, I'm going to say that's going to require 3 successes.
Okay.
But if you get that, you will do full damage to both of them.
All right. I say we go for it. And
you have 5 action points in the pool right now because of the recharge from some earlier successes.
Yep. Anyone mind if I spend 2 here?
I think we only have 1 at the moment, right? Or did we get an extra one back?
We got 5 in the pool.
Oh, no, wait a second. Hold on a second. How do we get that back? There was a way you got it back. I know that.
Unused extra successes convert into action points.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And I think it was the Claymore. It was the Claymore hit because there was a lot of extra success on that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call that.
Love it. Use them.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So go for it.
I will do that.
And also, if the overseer fucks up and forgets what your action point count is, just say yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right. You want to burn some luck points on that?
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
That's
So is it 1 luck point per reroll?
Correct.
Okay.
The green net went to Reno, and the dice said no.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
looks
there
fair.
you go.
Yes, there we go. Love it.
And you get 1 point back too. So because
All
you got the
right.
additional success. All right. Go on ahead and roll your big ass damage on both of these guys.
Wait, how many do we need? There was 4 successes he got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had 3 successes.
Yeah.
He had to roll 3 successes to cleave.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, 4 physical
All right,
damage on the
4
first guy,
physical.
and then roll it again for the second one.
3.
Got it. And
Piercing
no effect
1.
dice on the first one. Yeah, but then So that is going to be, well, first off, mustache guy, just like you actually would just, you don't even need the piercing effect on this. You literally just brute force your blade and bisect him. Just he folds in half over the blade and you just shear right through him into his brother, dealing 3 damage. Oh, wrong die. To the head. 3 damage to the head. Fantastic. Okay. Cool. Now, that's it for the Green Knight. Bailey, it is your action.
Okay, I'm going to, since I had so much success with the pipe wrench before, I'm going to try that again on the twin that's still up.
Got it.
So let's see. And how many action points do we have?
There's 3 in the
3?
pool at the moment. Yep.
I'd like to use 1.
Okay, to get 3 die. All right, to get a 3rd die. Got it. Hey, there you go. 2 successes. You get 1 AP back. Huzzah. All right, you go on ahead and roll that damage. Roll that beautiful beam footage. 3 physical damage. 3 physical damage to this dude. And we are going to hit him in the right arm.
Yeah.
Got it.
1 for 1.
Okay. Cool. Yep. So he takes it. And you actually hear like a clang as the pipe hits whatever kind of metal is actually in the framework underneath. Awesome. Marvin, you are restored to relatively functional. I mean, you've got all kinds of red alerts and yellow alerts flashing all over, but you are conscious and you can stand up and do what you want to do. So minor action to get back up. Oh, you're muted, bud.
Is my buzzsaw functioning?
You know what? Yes, I'm going to say yes at this point. Now that the pump has been fixed, you actually do have hydraulic fluid going through there, which is also helping. But yeah, you're functional again.
This synth has not shown. These synths have not shown a brotherhood of robotness. I will murder them all.
Excellent.
So I go to the one that is fighting itself, a version of itself.
Oh boy,
an organic version of itself.
Give me a perception plus survival.
Okay. Perception plus survival.
Are we going to have to think of good questions to ask to tell the 2 apart?
Well, one's got metal showing. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right then.
Or organic happy bonked in the back of the head.
Endurance? Why did that roll endurance?
I don't know, but we're gonna redo that one though because that's the wrong stat.
So perception plus. Okay. Quick roll, science and perception. Yeah. Okay.
2018.
Well, I still
go on.
What?
Oh no, that was I was testing it out on my end, so
okay.
you can actually go on ahead and just roll it. Yep. All right, you
it has seeing. It's seeing, so I get reduced. It's seeing or hearing, so I have reduced difficulty. So that 9 is an 8. Or rather, the target is now a 9.
So we're gonna say okay. So, but reduced difficulty. What do you mean by that?
Oh no, that's how many successes. So I require.
Oh, got it. Okay, so that's it. So it's 0 successes. So yeah, you're able to. So with that, you'll be able to identify because I was gonna say it was 1 success necessary, but if you've got sensors, that recognize bot. Yeah, go for it. So you don't generate any action points with this, but you are able to successfully identify that it is the one on the left by your perspective. All right, go on ahead and roll for attack. And I'm actually going to say that because he is currently preoccupied fighting himself, his defense rating is going to be 0.
Okay.
Dismember him, cut off his arms and legs.
I'll take 1 success.
Awesome. And the complication is that you get about halfway through buzzsawing him, and your buzzsaw sticks and is stuck in him. That is the complication on the 20. But roll your damage.
Whoops. Additional damage dice of 1. So please take 1 from the action pool.
Copy that.
I will take 8 physical damage. Pierce 1.
Holy shit. Okay, and piercing. Got it.
Yep.
So here's what happens. You start buzzsawing into his right arm, and it goes, and it kind of like, you get about halfway in, and suddenly you hear tink, and the buzzsaw is like almost starting to smoke against the effort. And he just kind of turns and looks at you coldly as you continue to try to trigger. Finally, you just get fed up and just rip the whole, just rip your buzzsaw arm down, and that actually rips his whole arm off, clean, complete. There's a great gout of hydraulic fluid and oil and other kinds of fluids that keep these synths running. And he staggers a moment, and you actually just watch as it all just gushes out, and eventually he kind of stutters and falls to the ground, completely screwed because no DR, 7 physical damage on that. Forget it. He's fucking done. Yeah, I only had 4 hit points left. So the fact that you severed his arm off sends him into system shock, and a cascading failure ruins his day, and he is down. That means there's only 1 left. Hazel, it is your action.
All right. I think I am going to stick it with my combat knife since it's going to a point where the fight's winding down, and don't want to waste my precious resources. So let's see, that is a TN of 8. All right. That. Why is it saying that? Combat dice 2. Let's see what about. I don't know if that's the right. Nope, that's not that. That is inaccurate information.
Hi, baby girl. You've all been graced by the Miranda.
Kiki.
Yep.
Oh no, you have your headphones on.
The angry old chonky lady is now wanting to get the hell off camera. Yep.
Strength and weapon skills.
She just wants to show her butthole.
Yep. That's what I wake up to every morning. Bailey on my chest, and there's just like that, he will as Paul is figuring it out. Bailey, my big orange boy, he likes to come get into bed and jump up on the bed at about 8 o'clock every morning, and he'll come up and he'll either pull on my beard when I have it grown in, or my eyebrows, or my hair. He'll just bite and pull to wake me up, so I will roll onto my back. Oh, was this today?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. So this was yesterday. This was yesterday. Jen snapped this candid photo of me completely unconscious with the 2 of them right there. Yep.
I didn't say you had to show it.
I love it though. I think it's very sweet. I had to shave because I had an audition due this morning, but he'll make me he'll chew on me until I wake up and roll onto my back, and then he'll lay on my chest, butthole towards my face, and it's just like that's my morning. It's just that tuna farts first thing, At
around 8 a.m. I get the dog nails on the wood floor. Tap 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 tap.
Yeah.
And I open my eyes, and he's right there. He's like,
yep.
I have to poop, Mom.
Yep.
So I understand.
Yep. He's quite regular about that. Paulie, looks like you're having a tough time.
Yep. I rolled and I burned 2 luck points. It looks like I still.
Buddy.
Man, all right, and your complication too. Oof. All right, so the complication. What were you trying to do?
I do have a broken left arm. I was trying to stab the remaining one with my combat knife.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. So what you wind up doing is you actually try to stab this guy, And because you're off balance and everything with your broken arm, he easily disarms you. You know, as you lunge forward, he easily disarms you, and your knife actually goes flying across the room. So you are effectively disarmed for the moment.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. In which case, he's going to take his pistol and aim it directly at you. Oh boy, that's 3 successes. That is 3 successes on 2 dice. And that is going to be 5 energy damage to the head. Do you have any energy resistance?
I do. I have 2.
All right. So you only take 3 energy damage to the head. And then the burst effect is going to go off.
Which only drops me to 1 HP.
Okay. Hey, you're still alive. You survived getting shot in the face. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that one additional, the burst effect with this laser. I also did not rapid fire. He thought he could actually just literally one-shot you. You know, so I didn't burn any additional ammo on that. But he got cocky. Yeah. So that additional damage that I'm going to deal is going to go over to Marvin, because Marvin is right there, that burst shot. And Marvin, you are going to take, well, that's going to be 1, 2, 4 energy damage to the left arm. But you probably have DR on that, yeah? Anton?
I'm Anton.
Yes.
It's my turn.
Yep. No. You got hit with you got hit with burst damage.
Okay, how much?
It's 4 energy damage to the left arm.
That will put me down to 0.
Now, do you have any energy resistance?
I do not.
Got it.
That was,
okay.
That was a different character I was looking at.
No worries. It's all good. Yeah, so the repairs that you just did wound up getting undone real quick because of just splash damage, unfortunately. I am doing burst, right? Right? Let me check that. Attack hits 1 additional target within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. Each additional target spends 1 additional unit of ammunition from... Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, that is correct. All right. So, yeah, you wind up getting wounded again. But you did actually manage to rip that guy's arm off before you took the ricochet. So you got that going for you at least. That's it for the synths. Happy. You watch as your simulacrum gets literally disarmed and then expires right in front of you.
I love that. I spit on his grave.
Excellent. Cool. There is the non-mustachioed twin is the last one remaining. That's Clem.
Perfect.
Yep. And he actually just shot poor Hazel in the face, and Marvin took a ricochet, and Marvin went down.
Well, let's see what I can do about that.
All right. Oh, well, there you go. You just Superman punched this motherfucker.
Apparently so.
Yep. All right, go on ahead and roll damage.
And it's 4 die for the damage?
That is correct. You can also, we have 4 action points at the moment if you want to burn additional dice. Or burn additional action points for dice.
I think I'm good with the 5 damage.
5 damage is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And that's 5 physical damage to the torso. So he's going to take 4 points of that after his DR of 1. He doubles over in shock and pain, but is still standing. And at this point, it is the Green Knight.
And the Green Knight is going to attempt to put him out of his misery.
Excellent. Hey, there you go. 1 success is what you need. All right, roll your damage. 1 physical damage. Piercing, right leg. Do you want to roll any additional combat die?
Yes.
How's our action points?
You have 4 currently.
Yeah,
4.
all right. We'll roll an extra one.
All right, just 1? Okay.
He's looking pretty on his way out, right? I thought.
Yeah, well, a little bit more robust than 1, but yeah.
All right, 2 then. We'll do 2.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
crap. All right. So I'm going to take... yeah, so that's 1, and then I'm going to say the 2 additional. So that I'm going to take the 2 on the end here, because that'll be the additional for the pool. So that's 3 more points physical damage. Yeah, you actually literally sever the leg off, and he crumbles underneath it. On one leg, he can't balance. He tips over, and you actually watch as the light drains out of his eyes. We are now out of combat. I'm going to say I need a intelligence and repair for Anton real quick. And Anton, I need an endurance plus survival for 1, and you do have an injury to your left arm. So there's 1 injury currently, so that makes it DC 1. But if it's Paul doing it, it's going to be an automatic success. DC 0. So now you're just rolling for action points. Hey, 1 success. Good enough. All right. Anton, you are stabilized and brought back online. Your left arm, though, is currently ruined.
Mm-hmm.
After a moment and the adrenaline stops, Hazel is furiously working on Marvin's guts and like patching up the now spurting oil line coming out of the left arm, and manages to bandage it and stop the fluid. And after injecting a few things and putting a little electrical shock in, Marvin is brought back online. But the rest of you have a moment to catch your breaths and assess the situation, what it is that you just witnessed.
Green Knight will kind of root around through their remains a bit.
Okay.
These aren't regular people. Where's the guts? Where's the blood?
I'm going to actually go back into the clinic and check on the doctor and the kid and make sure they're not lasered. And also see if I can work on my arm.
Yeah, you go, you duck into the back room and you find that the doctor has knocked the kid to the ground and was laying on top of them. And you actually do see a number of laser beam holes through the walls that travel from the lobby all the way back. You can actually look and see that they go out the back of the building. So now there's some ventilation.
Sweet. Hey,
the
Doc,
doctor,
you could help me with my arm
hey,
here.
What the hell was that about? Was it Raiders? What was that?
I don't know. It looked like Jesse and Clem and Happy came in and started shooting, but then they were like,
that didn't make no sense.
I know, but then they were made of metal, and then there was another Happy that came and started fighting them too. I feel like I'm
get hit in the head.
No, not this time.
All right.
If you want to come check it out, it's weird.
Yeah. He sits the kid up and just like adjusts him, puts him back on the bed. The kid barely even blinks, just continues to look off into the middle distance and just says, "Who?" And the doctor looks at you and is like, "Creepy fucking kid. I don't know what the hell to do about this." All right, yeah, what the fuck is going on out here? The doctor comes out and it's just like, holy shit, my lobby.
Hazel is injured.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh my God, your arm's not supposed to be looking like that. Get your ass back here. Let me get you patched up.
Should we remove it to make it easier to repair?
No, do not. No,
Marvin,
no, easy, big guy. No.
We'll fix yours, but not flesh and blood ones. That's a lot harder. But
yeah,
we got synths here, Doc.
I'm gonna start ripping the synths up for parts.
Okay. So, you guys start doing that. After a couple of moments, the real Jesse and the rest of the militia come. The eerie doppelgangers of exactly the crew that you just fought, plus a couple of other friendly faces, all come running in, going, "Hey, what the hell's going on here? We heard a whole bunch of ruckus."
I hold up Jesse's severed head.
Holy shit!
Pincer.
What the fuck is that?
We have a synth problem. Bzzz.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm glad it was not you, and it was the synth. I would have hated to disassemble you. Yes.
Yeah, you just keep doing that, big guy. You focus on that. Hey, Hazel. Oh, Hazel. Oh my God, Hazel. Looking at your arm. He's like, ooh. Hazel. I don't think that arm is supposed to look like that.
No, it's not, and it does hurt quite a bit. But the doc here says that he will set it.
Right. Get yourselves patched up and come by my office. We got to talk about this.
I hand the doctor one of the synth's arms.
Thank
You
you.
seem like a very strong woman.
Well, for Hazel.
Oh no. I'm gonna practice some real medicine on this. That's fine. It's okay. All right. So with that, let's go on ahead and you go in the back to get patched up. We're gonna take a 10 real quick, freshen up your drinks. Come on back. We'll take our break and then we will pick right back up where we left off.
Thank you, Jen.
All right, we'll be back in 10. Thank you so much. All right. Well, hey, fam, come on back. Here we go.
Hey,
welcome back.
Marvin.
Marvin. How's everybody doing? Good
Not
break?
well. I'm damaged.
You are
Doing all
indeed
that.
damaged. Yep.
Hey, me too.
All right.
Me three.
Not
Yep.
me.
Who here has active injuries right now? Marvin does. Hazel does. Bailey, happy. Green Knight does not have any.
Green Knight's got
Injuries.
but a scratch.
Yeah, a little bit of scratches. Little scratchy scratch.
I can repair my injury. That's not the problem.
Okay, what's the problem then?
I need Hazel to be repaired
Ah,
to help me repair
Well-
my injury better.
the doc does manage to get that arm splinted. So he's like, be real careful with this. This is gonna take some time to heal. Don't go like fucking around in any sort of fight or anything. You might want to just like lay low a little bit. Take it easy.
Doc, we've got synths in the area. How do you expect for me to follow that prognosis?
Look, I gotta say what I gotta say because it's what I gotta say. What you do is your own business, okay? But
Affirmative, Doctor.
Can
Yep.
Can you not give her a robotic arm?
I cannot give her a robotic arm. I don't do transplants. I'm not an auto body shop. But this she basically heavily splints your arm and gives you sets it, which you heard the crack and the yell, and then tapes it, basically splints it, tapes it up as best as possible, and it's like it's gonna be a couple of weeks before this heals completely, but at the very least you can function normally as you can right now. Okay, just be real careful because you get hit there again, it's going to be real bad. You're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you got that going for you. At least you don't have to learn how to be amphibious. Wait, what was I saying?
Just gonna let that one go.
Yeah, the doc's vision kind of clouds over for a second and comes back and says, "The hell happened to my clinic? The hell did you guys do to my clinic? What's going on?"
Were you not remodeling?
No, I was not remodeling. Like, was I? What? There's a hole that goes from the front to the back.
The doctor's acting
Down the crack.
weird.
Doctor, I think you should rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down. My head is pounding. Whatever I told you, just take it as good advice. I'm assuming I told you something really profound and important.
Not really. Hazel, let's go do something important.
I'm gonna try and repair Marvin. Am I able to repair that arm?
Yeah, you know what? Go on ahead and give me an intelligence plus repair with your repair kit. It's going to be it's actually repair. It actually starts at DC 2. So, but your perk reduces it to 1.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to assist by holding things and shining lights places that it needs. Well, I can't shine lights, but you know what I mean.
Go on ahead and actually give me an intelligence plus repair as well as as a assist.
Okay.
So that'd just be 1 die. Okay, 1 success for Hazel. That's good enough. And now Marvin, go on ahead and assist. All right. Still, no action points generated, but you do manage to. But Hazel does manage to patch you up and get that arm relatively functional again. There's a disturbing amount of duct tape involved.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like a disturbing amount of duct tape involved. But you feel like your arm is functional for the moment.
Okay.
Yep. This falls under good enough.
Mm-hmm. And how many hit points have I recovered?
I'm going to say you are currently at 1.
Okay.
Now, Jesse did say to meet him at his office. when you guys were done getting patched up.
Mm.
Do you guys want to hit there, or do you want to do something else?
We need to make Hazel an exoskeleton arm
Thank you.
for
Thank
her
you very
arm.
much, Marvin. But I think I'll hold on to my regular arm.
No,
for
an
now.
exoskeleton for your arm.
Yes. We'll see if we have one here. Yeah. Power armor or something.
I mean, no, with synth parts, we should just make, like, she's a genius.
I'll
we able to do
brandish
that?
my pipe wrench. I don't know if you really want to depend on synth parts to protect you.
Well, yeah. What do you guys want to tell Marvin? Miranda, come here, baby girl.
Is that even possible?
No, probably not. I mean, not any more so than there's no known way for you to take scavenged and destroyed synth parts and use them to create a functional exoskeleton that can heal your arm while also subbing in for it. So, I mean, you could probably invent something over time, but that would take a while, and a while is not what you guys have at the moment.
Yeah.
I actually
we'll think on that, Marvin. But we have a problem at hand that we have to go and talk to the leaders about. Sorry, Bailey. What were you saying?
I wonder if we shouldn't just go and see the Eden on our own real quick before we go see Jesse, because I'm a little worried about how many people here are being affected by whatever's making people forgetful and crazy and weird.
I think that's not inaccurate, but perhaps Jesse and them have information that they know about why that's happening. So it seems like we might be doubling back if they don't, or if they do. But
okay.
I mean,
right.
Jesse's office is pretty nearby, right?
Yeah, it's not too far away. It's actually
it's
actually on the way. It's like center of town. You actually have to cross through the center of town. So
well,
is the Eden device on the way to Jesse's spot?
No, it's actually on the opposite side, on the outskirts of town, directly across on the far side.
Mm. Are there any stems to swipe from the medical cabinets while before on our way out?
Give me a perception plus stealth, or actually perception plus medicine to recognize it.
Perception, medicine, not my best.
How does the first aid kit and stim packs work?
Stim packs will restore hit points and also treat injuries. The thing is, though, is that they don't heal injuries perfectly. If you take a hit to an area that's already injured, you suffer a second injury. The first injury reopens, and then you're dealing with two injuries at once, or multiple injuries in case you have to keep repairing the same spot over and over and over again until it actually has time to heal, which an overnight rest is a good start. Okay, so yeah, Marvin, you don't you're looking for repair kits, is what you're looking for, and there are no repair kits in this room.
Right, and then I remember, Hazel isn't a robot.
Correct.
Can I look for a first aid kit?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna, if you want, you could roll it. It's gonna be DC 0 in here because you're literally in the clinic.
What am I doing here? Do you say perception and medical? Your medicine?
Mm-hmm.
That was one success.
One success. Okay, so you're gonna get one action point back, and you are able to find memory loss numbers. Supply cabinet sits behind the main desk. It's securely locked, but it is labeled as it does have a red cross on the front of it. It is locked to the wall. And you can use perception plus lockpick to pop it open if you want. Okay, or do that. Go on ahead and just give me a melee attack then.
Wow.
So I'm going to pick the lock, assuming it's not irreparably damaged.
Yeah, no. You Marvin immediately tries to buzzsaw it up. And you go, no, wait, no need, and you wave him off, and then you take a second with a hairpin and bink. And inside you find 3 mentats, 2 stim packs, and 2 rataway.
Who wants the rat away? I don't need it.
Not I.
Just grab it. We might need it in case. I'll hold on to it. Yep. I think Lucky and I might need it.
All right, I'll hold on to it just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rataway is good for the pink skins.
Yep. So that's 2 rataway and then 3 mentats as well as 2 stim packs. Do you guys want to grab just the whole setup?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you guys do that, and you start heading. Start heading across town towards the Garden of Eden, the generator, and you go rolling by the office. Do you guys want to stick your heads in, or do you want to hit the generator first?
I think we wanted to check in with Jesse first.
Got it. All right. So he, as you guys come in, he's up and around in his room. He's got some of his guys with him, and they're all hanging out in the office. He's up pacing. The other 3 are sitting there, looking tense and perturbed. After all, 3 out of 4 of the people in this room already saw themselves, saw visions, like literal physical visions of themselves burned and severed and dismembered and destroyed earlier in the night. So they're all kind of freaking out about that. But Jesse's like, fucking synths replicators are coming in and replacing people. How the fuck are we gonna? What are we gonna do about this? How are we gonna stop this? We're not prepared for this. We got to put in, like, what were they doing? What were they doing at Covenant? Wasn't it a logic test or something like that? Like if they said they wanted to be the catcher, that they're a synth. Like what? How do we defend against this? Hey, oh, Hazley, your arm still looks like shit, but it looks like it's gonna get healed up soon, I hope.
Yeah, I think it'll heal up soonish.
All right.
Okay, what the fuck's going on here? What was going on with Doc? And what the hell happened down there?
Well, we haven't had a chance to look at the Eden generator, but it seems like
What about the generator?
Well, it seems to be giving off a strange type of radiation, which we think might be making the people sick. Hence why the doctor was having that loop in memory. And now my working hypothesis is that these synths might have done something to the generator, trying to basically make people go mad and then replace us all. We saw the effects to the brains of our friends in the outskirts to Joseph and Theresa. But
if it's radiation, how the hell are ghouls are being affected?
It's obviously not regular radiation, whatever it is.
All right, so we got to worry about you too. But it's not going feral, at least, huh?
It doesn't.
I mean, I guess it's good that it's affecting everybody and not just the ghouls. You know. But all these species as pricks around here, they're just Bailey, you just gotta you keep your head on the swivel, okay?
I would think
a win for community unity.
Yeah.
I would think this falls in line with my theory that the synths want any organics gone. So.
Yeah. The hell's that all about? Fucking Institute being here. What the hell? Okay. Well, go down and check the generator and let me know what you find. What else can we do to support?
We were wondering if you'd heard anything.
Heard what?
Maybe you should tell everyone what's going on so they stop being
and start a panic?
Stupidly suspicious of each other.
I wouldn't suggest that. Any other sense operating would immediately eliminate him as a threat.
Yeah, there's that. And then the minute, look, if they're ready to turn on ghouls, on the ghouls citizenry here, telling them like, oh, your best friend might just be replaced by a synth. They're gonna stab their own mother. We don't want that. We can't let this word get out. Okay,
depends on how good their mother is.
Well, if they think the mother's been replaced by a fucking robot, people are going to start doing all kinds of crazy shit to kind of verify that. No, you're not, Mr. Handy's excluded, of course.
Yes, I think we are obviously many of us are damaged in different ways, but we should check out the generator and then get to the bottom of this.
All right, you go do that, and just keep me updated. Oh my god! All right, we got to figure out. Wait, what was I saying again? Oh, Hazel, what the fuck happened to your arm?
Oh, some stuff happened. Don't worry about it, though.
Okay, well, I'm glad. How was your trip? How was the caravan?
It's good. We got everything under control.
You made it back in time for Founders Day? I think the party's later, right?
We'll talk later. We're taking care of some. I'm sorry, but I'm picking up your accent for some reason. It must be my arm being damaged. Yes, we'll talk soon. We have some things to look into.
Knitting. We have some knitting to do.
Right, knitting. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You go do your knitting, and don't miss the party, okay?
I float out.
Yeah. Fuck this fucking migraine. All right. You guys are gonna start heading over to the generator?
Yes. Should we feel happy on the way over?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel happy on the way.
Yeah. What happens if we start forgetting?
Well, I'll let you know. Or are you asking that English?
That's the Green Knight asking his buddies.
Well, it depends. If you turn on us, I'll probably disable your limbs.
Why would I turn on you for forgetting?
Question to ask. I think hopefully we have a couple of. It seems like the early symptoms are happening now, and we've been gone for several weeks. So depending on how long this has been going on, we have several weeks to several days before it would affect us.
I'm concerned.
Yes.
I'm concerned about Hazel getting too close to the garden of a malfunctioning Garden of Eden creation kit and getting a dangerous dose of the radiation.
Well, you can check it out yourself. Possibly we can stay a little bit further back.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we should.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Send Marvin in to at least take a look at it from a safe distance.
I'm not as concerned about Bailey.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Happy, roll me a intelligence plus survival real quick.
All right. Just one?
2d20. That's always going to be the default that you roll.
Okay.
Target number is 7.
Plus 2.
What was it? Intelligence and
survival.
Oh, it's right. Oh, intelligence and survival. I'll take. Okay. I mean, can I use?
No failures.
Can I?
Yeah.
Double failure.
Right. Oh, sorry. No critical failures there. Sorry.
Yeah, no complications, but no successes. So, if you want to burn action points, I'm not telling you what the DC is on this yet, but you can burn some action points if you want to try again.
Or luck.
Or luck.
Lucky.
I think I'm gonna burn I have 2 action points. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna burn the 2 action points and try to roll that again.
Gotcha. It would actually cost 3 to get oh boy, and a complication. All right. Well, the good news is you could actually only afford 1 because if burning 2 action points, it's 1 for 1d20, and then 2 for the second d20. So for a total of 4. So yeah, and then 3 for the third one. So that would be a total of 6 action points. So I'm just going to count the first roll, which is a success. All right.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you'll take the success, and I'm not going to count the 20. Just in terms of order of dice rolled. Yeah, you don't know like what it is about this evening. I mean, it's all been kind of crazy, and you're hearing all these crazy stories about everything going on from everybody else. They loop you in on everything. Oh, he's a kitten. They're looping you in, and this whole thing just seems to be giving you one hell of a headache. Like you're starting to feel a migraine, and you're able to kind of shrug it off for the moment, but it's not feeling great.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're starting to get a headache as well, and you're having some trouble focusing. But you guys reach the generator outside of town, where the Garden of Eden kit was installed and launched, and that made the surrounding areas viable for a settlement. Who wants to go in and investigate it? Or who wants to go up to the generator?
About radiation, so I can go in with Marvin.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to. I think I'm willing to, but I don't want to.
Okay. Marvin or Hazel would be the other person who I think has high enough repair skill and stuff like that to do these diagnostics.
I guess the question: are we sensing? Do we have anything to see if there's radiation coming off of it currently?
I mean, you hear it. It sounds normal. Like you can hear the generator. You can hear the generator going. It sounds normal. It seems normal. You do get a sense of unease as you come up on it, but you can't tell if that's just like your safety instincts or if there's something else at play here. Out of game, electrical fields sometimes can, when there's powerful electrical signals going around, that can sometimes kind of give you like a feeling of a presence around you that, is otherwise inexplicable. You get like a little bit of that. Do you want to burn some luck?
I would like to burn 2 luck, please.
Go for it.
How do I? Is there a function that I do that, or do I just
what
roll
you
again?
what you're gonna just roll it again and then take 2 off of your luck stat temporarily. Okay. Or just put 2 in your luck points to show what you've already burned. So, hey, there you go, 3 successes. Holy crap, Marvin! All right, so Marvin, you come floating up, and you've got the Green Knight with you. Now, the Green Knight is looking at all this, all the bells and whistles and everything, and Matt, this is all Greek to you. You're the
I'm
Hulk.
just there in case there's more fake people.
Yeah.
So.
And you guys are the only ones here.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, actually, Matt, while you're there, give me a perception plus survival real quick.
Sorry, buddy. We gotta roll some dice. All right, that's perception and what?
Survival. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? As you go in, first off, you each get an action point back. As you go in, typically when a Garden of Eden kit gets installed, it's pretty much self-sufficient, self-reliant. You guys don't. It doesn't need to do any. It doesn't need additional maintenance or anything like that. So they're pretty much left alone, unless some sort of problem makes itself obvious. So as such, as you look about this space, there is a fine layer of dust and like a musty smell to the place as you go in, except you notice some footprints, like some mud-tracked footprints, and it looks like the dust has been wiped off of one monitor in particular, just off to the side, around the side of the base. And Anton, as Marvin plugs in initially, you're getting everything registering clean. But you go over, but with the green Knights,
and this is the equivalent of 4 successes.
Yes. You in that case you get 1 extra, so now your AP pool is maxed out. You guys go around the corner, and the Green Knight suggests that you plug into this terminal, and very quickly, Anton, you running your diagnostics through here, you notice that new code has been installed in this area, and it looks like that the part of the emitter has been the emitter that is at the center of this power generator has been turned into a transmitter that is somehow not projecting energy out towards the village, but sucking it back in and transmitting it towards a set of coordinates that you can actually readily identify on the map as a field in the middle of fucking nowhere, just an empty field probably about 10 miles away.
Would it be possible to isolate this code or shut it down temporarily?
I'm going to say I'm going to burn one action point to give you the answer on that, because this is one of those things you have to go digging on. But no, this is very vicious code. It is actually AI generated, and it actually, you realize very quickly that it has defensive countermeasures in place.
I disconnect.
Yep, it has defensive countermeasures in place where if you poked it, it would actually take down the whole generator. And that would destroy the village.
All right, we need to go back to Hazel.
Back to Hazel? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. You guys head back outside of the generator.
Brennan.
Okay.
What did you find?
I give Hazel the update, and then say I know where these Institute people are receiving the energy. We should go to the source and stop it, or get really far away and move far away. Either one.
Do we pick up the laser pistols as well?
Do you want to take them with you?
I wouldn't have left. I was disassembling the people for parts. I wouldn't have left the laser pistols.
Okay, so you guys can have 4 Institute lasers with you. So they are partially discharged.
Buddy.
What is the target number on those?
The target number is actually your energy. It's going to be energy weapons. It's perception plus energy weapons.
Gotcha.
That's your target number to hit.
So yeah, it's the same. Okay, gotcha. And 4 damage on those?
Yes, and they are. Hold on. They have burst and vicious. Yeah. Yeah, laser pistol. Energy weapon. They usually do 3 dice damage. Burst, energy. Oh, the vicious was a perk that the sense had.
So my starting laser pistol has 4 dice of damage.
Yeah. You could take these and apply mods to them if you were ever to find some mods, but you don't have any on hand at the moment. These do have burst. I don't know if your laser has burst or not.
It has quality of close quarters. So no.
Close quarters just means that that's the close quarters weapon is easy to use up close and suffers no difficulty increase for being used when within reach of an enemy. So yeah, that means you could shoot them in melee.
So as we go investigating, right? Or we get a night's. How do we restore? I mean, I'm at 1, so to restore, we either need medical attention or a rest. Correct?
Yeah. Hold on. Come on. Injury. Rest. Outside of combat, there are 3 ways a character can heal: rest, food, and drink. Rest, food, and drink, and medical attention. Injured, poison, or suffering from disease. Poison disease. You assist the. Okay. Miranda, come here. We're not giving you cookies. No, you've had cookies.
Oh, great
She gets-
overseer Greg. Sorry.
Yes.
Do we know if there is a cave system have I ever detected a cave system nearby?
You overlay those coordinates with a map of the region that you have. You don't know how up to date that map is. But according to your map of the area that you have on board, that's an empty field.
Right. No, I mean, we need to rest, and Hazel needs to be somewhere with tons of rock or concrete between her and the emitter.
Oh, well, you guys could go back to town and sleep in your own beds, and you'd actually get the well-rested perk as a result. You more than likely. The other thing that you got, Anton, from this is that it's this has been going for at least a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And according to reports, it's only been within the last month that there have been reports of escalating incidents, and they started out small.
Right.
So
I need
24
Hazel to
hours.
repair me.
Yes.
So she can no longer be damaged.
Yep. Nope. Understood. And then let me see. So you know that Hazel being exposed for one night isn't going to potentially push them over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Now, yeah, if you guys want to get a night's rest, you sleep in your own bed for at least 6 hours. You regain all list hit points. If you get 8 hours of sleep somewhere safe and comfortable, like your own bed and your own settlement, you're considered to be well rested as well, and your maximum hit points is increased by +2 until your next sleep. And when you sleep, if you have any injuries, treated or otherwise, you can make an endurance plus survival test with a difficulty of 1. The complication range on this test increases by +1 for each injury that has not been treated. If you succeed, you may recover from one of those injuries, plus an additional injury for every 2 action points spent.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we should go and sleep and repair.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so who's got
Also-
how many? Oh, what's up, Lauren?
Oh, I have faster healing.
Okay.
So my first D20 to heal is free.
Okay.
So whatever that means.
Faster healing. Okay.
Rank 1.
Probably means your injuries heal fast if you already get.
When
one
you make an
success.
endurance plus survival test to heal your own injuries, the first additional D20 you buy is free. The normal maximum 5. Okay, so you don't have to spend an action point to get a third D20.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it would still cost 5 AP for the other 2, or 2 AP for 1 more. But that's good though. So you'll get to roll three injury dice or healing dice for your endurance plus survival check. Okay, so you guys are all going to go back to bed, sleep in your own rooms for the night. Yeah, settlement. You guys sleep, you wake up, your hit points are all restored. Anton, you technically, while you don't recover via rest, I'm going to say that Hazel did the work to make sure that you're repaired and functional again before Hazel went to bed. So you're at your maximum hit points. Everybody's got +2 hit points until their next sleep because of the well-rested perk.
Except for me. I can't benefit from it.
Gotcha. All right, then you don't. Then you don't benefit from that, but everybody else does. Now everybody can make an endurance plus survival. Difficulty is 1 plus the difficulty is the number of injuries that you have. Okay. So let's see.
When does luck regenerate?
Luck will regenerate first thing in the morning. So if you want to burn luck points,
does that give us some action points if we're low?
What's that?
Do my successes give us action points since I'm not injured?
Yeah, I will say that. Yep, because you're rallying basically.
Yeah.
So, you guys were already at max.
I read everybody a bedtime story about King Arthur.
Yep. I love that. Okay. So, Happy, did you have any injuries, Happy, or were you just down hit points?
I didn't have any injuries whatsoever.
Cool. Then you're back at full health. Hazel, how many injuries did you have?
1.
1 injury. Okay, and that had been treated, but now we're trying to heal it. So go on ahead and did you make your check?
I didn't at first, and then I used 2 luck points to roll again, and I succeeded.
Got it. Okay. So you wake up the next day, and your arm, it wasn't broken so much it was dislocated, and you're discovering that you actually do have range of motion back in it, and you're mostly functional again. It's swollen, it's sore, but it's largely functional again. And we'll say that you get your luck points back too after you do that.
Gotcha.
And then let's see. So that's Bailey. Did you have any injuries?
I had 1.
1 injury. Okay. And then I see you rolled 1 die. Did you want to roll additional? Oh, you rolled. There was complication.
Yeah, I rolled a 3rd die, so I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Got it. And the complication. I'm going to say that the complication is that you wake up and you've got a migraine. You wake up and you've got a migraine. Like, for whatever reason, it's just really kind of your head is buzzing and you're feeling all kind of grayed out, and it does not feel great. So that's going to be 1 more for me. But with your 2 successes, you do actually manage to shake off your injured arm. And then, Anton, how many injuries did you have?
I had the 1.
You had the 1. Got it. Okay. And
yeah, if she repaired me, then I can't heal via rest. I just am repaired or not.
Gotcha. Okay. So it looks like Hazel rolled a. Hazel, did you roll a repair?
I did not for Marvin.
Yeah. So it's going to be one difficulty.
And with my assistance.
And with if it's difficulty 1 with the multi-tool repair tests, get reduced.
Well, no, it's 2. The base for repair is always 2, and then with your multi-tool it's 1, and then Marvin also assisted, so that's 3. That means you guys your points are maxed out, and then the Green Knight gets even more all over it. So your pool is currently maxed at 6, which is great. You guys all have your hit points back, and you've recovered from your injuries. You're not doing bad. You're not doing bad. Yeah, ding dang dong. All right. So
I think we're ready to go kick some ass in a random.
Right. We're going to go steal some fuel, kick some ass.
You've taken the duct tape off of the hoses and repaired things, and now Anton or Marvin is back up and and fully functional once again. Cool. So you guys set out, and a 10-mile walk's about half day. You guys get up in the morning and you start heading out, and it's about midday. Give me a round of agility plus stealth.
Sneak, right?
Yes, that's what I meant. Sneak, not stealth. All right.
Oof.
And give me, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. All right. So that is 2 successes out of 5 players. All right. You guys aren't making too much of an effort to be stealthy. Marvin, you're even like, according to my calculations and according to my map, it should be just around the bend here. And you're not being terribly quiet, but give me...
I'm doing like active sensor sweeps and shit.
Yeah. You know, you're pinging shit and being like... so yeah, you're not being terribly subtle. But I will say, give me perception plus survival.
Okay.
Everybody.
Perception. Survival. That would be 1 success with a
1 success for Anton.
reduced difficulty.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
So that's 2 successes for the Green Knight, plus 1 success for Hazel, plus all right. Yeah, what you guys... Okay. But, you know, between all of you guys getting the 3 successes, 4 successes. Marvin, you detect off in the distance a new structure. Something that's not on the map. Your radar is kind of picking something up, and you pick up about 3 or 4 life forms outside of it.
I'll fly up about 30 feet to get a more detailed scan.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to say that as you fly up to get that more detailed scan, let me see. All right. Oh, come on. Here we are. Okay. Huh. All right. Well, I don't. Nope. Got it. As you fly up, you're in the trees, and you actually look out and go up over this rise into the tree line, and you see spread out over this hill where this signal is transmitting to, the destination for the signal, used to be a wide open field, but now there's got to be like a 20,000 square foot warehouse with, you know, probably about 25 foot ceilings in there, just concrete walls and you know, flat roof, and in front of these gigantic double doors leading into it look to be 4 guys in camo, armed with what looks to be lasers. Yeah. But and you know what? I'm going to say that you could actually recognize these guys probably as members of the Gunners.
All right, I'll just drop right back down through the trees to my friends.
And I will also say that with those 4 successes, you do notice that 2 of them clocked you as you were like observing them.
I have good news and bad news.
What is the good news?
The good news is I have identified who is the cause of this.
And who is that?
Someone working with the gunners. So partially identified I have identified their thugs.
And what is the bad news?
The bad news is we have been spotted, and instead of a clearing, there's a 20,000 square foot warehouse. But at least I have been spotted. The group has not.
See that you spotted them?
They saw me, so I assume that they have deduced that I have seen them.
You should sacrifice yourself.
Lucky.
Sorry, it's happy.
Happy. Well, try and set up a trap maybe if we can lure them in.
I reach into my storage compartment and pull out my top hat and extend it and put it on my head.
Love it.
You got this. You can definitely do this.
I think the happy is correct, that we should bait an ambush.
That's exactly what I was saying.
If everything goes wrong, Hazel can repair me.
This is accurate.
All right. So what kind of ambush are you baiting here?
I think who here's the tactical thinker? I mean, other than me.
What's the ground cover like?
Yeah.
It's, there's a tree line, which is what Marvin was floating in for a while. And then there's about 50 feet of clearing. And then there's like the area in front of the double doors. So like the 5-10 feet in front of the double doors where these guards were. And then there's the double doors, and the double doors are huge, but there's also a smaller cutout, like normal person-sized door in one of the double doors.
Where we're at, in the trees, is there like a messy enough ground cover that we could maybe cover the Green Knight so that Marvin can kind of float around him, and when the gunners get close, he can pop up and surprise motherfucker someone?
This is an incredible plan. I love it. I'm excited to be a part of it.
I think we can make this work.
Just brush in an area. There are areas to hide in.
You get low in the grass.
I mean, sure, if you guys want to do that. Marvin, you want to give me a perception and survival?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 luck points.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, 3 successes. So, you once again kind of like extend
4
successes because of your You get your action point back first off. Second off, you extend your sensors over to that general area, and while you quickly realize that your sensors aren't powerful enough to penetrate the warehouse walls, you can tell that 2 of the life forms have disappeared. The other 2 remain, but those 2 life forms are not anywhere within your general vicinity right now.
They've gone in to report. Yes, exactly. All right. I think we should dig the hole, and then I will do my best soft hover. Not soft shoe, but I have a plan.
Fly casual.
Yeah. I straighten my top hat, and I use my baseball bat as though it were a dancing cane, and I start performing.
Okay.
Yes.
Just off in the distance, it's sort of like a hurrah with the fan dance. You just hear some music, and all right.
Yeah.
Well, unlike Star Trek V, this does not seem to lure anybody. You don't have a whole bunch of thirsty dudes racing over to hear a Mr. Handy doing a soft shoe. But you're singing, you're dancing, you're floating for a while. Everybody else is hidden. The Green Knight is like covered underneath, and nothing happens. You wait.
Really?
You probably sing or dance for about 5 or 10 minutes. You're out of their line of sight.
Oh no, I go forward into their line of sight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They kind of watch you, and you actually see them like hold up a rifle with a scope on it, and they kind of watch and watch and watch, and They look at each other. You can see their lips moving. They kind of chuckle to themselves, put their weapons down, and are just like, okay, obvious trap is obvious.
Obvious trap is obvious. I mean, it's crazy robot. Like play music.
That's what I'm saying is that these guys have orders, and they're not just going to abandon them to go poke at a robot that is obviously trying to get their attention outside of the super secret facility.
All right, how close can we sneak to them?
Well, like I said, it's midday at this point, and it is open ground. If you want to try and sneak around them and try to see if there's other entrances or anything like that to the base, you can definitely try. I mean, maybe Marvin provides a bit of a distraction, and I can give that as a circumstance bonus if people want to kind of go the wide way around and see if they can get to the sides out of the general line of sight.
I definitely think we should do that.
Or we wait until
maneuvers.
nighttime.
I think it'd be better to approach at night, but if we can stay in the trees and just kind of get a 360 view of the facility.
If we have Marvin in the middle going and taking their attention, and then the rest of us on the sides, we can battle of canny, motherfucker.
I mean, if we wait until if Marvin pulls back, and we wait until night, some of them might get suspicious and go into the woods where it'd be a trap. But also, if it's at night, we can approach under cover of darkness and not have the same issue.
Yeah. I don't think we should approach the facility until it is dark.
Yeah.
But we should.
So I think Marvin should act like he's malfunctioning.
Yeah.
It's a dancing robot.
You're not. We can't hear anything you're saying, Anton.
I can keep doing this forever.
Yeah.
I have dozens of songs.
Well, I think it's also a case if you sound like you're doing that in the woods, etc., and you just kind of pop around. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to hang out and wait a few hours and then see if you can sneak in?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. But I think I should still be dancing and playing music like at the edge of the forest, in and out, like the whole time.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. Let me see here. Cool. All right. They do not leave their post. They are dedicated. They are under very strict orders. And actually, at one point, you do see those 2 additional guards plus 1 more come out. So there's now 5 guards out there. I have used up all of my action points to bring in reinforcements.
So I take the music and I slow it down.
Okay. At what time? At what time do you do this? As they come out, or as they or
after they've been out for a little bit? I just start going.
Oh,
like as though Like
yeah, as if your battery's dying. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you start like sounding like you're lagging and slurring and powering down a little bit, like you're definitely malfunctioning. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you could probably do that very convincingly, modulate your shit like that.
Do you want me to make a speech roll?
Yeah, you know what? Give me a wisdom plus speech.
Oh, is it okay? Not charisma plus speech. Okay.
Oh, charisma plus speech. Yeah, absolutely, charisma plus speech, 100%.
Charisma plus speech, and I would like to add an extra die to it.
Okay.
But it didn't go. The option wasn't there.
All right, we'll go on ahead and roll one more.
Mm-hmm. But just the first one of those. Okay.
Got it. Okay. So you get one success, and then you get a complication. What you realize is that I'm going to say that either I could just have an extra action point, or what do you want to say is your complication for rolling a 20 on that? Do you have a suggestion or idea, or do you want me to?
I think that maybe the repair on my buzzsaw.
Yeah.
is not 100%, so it starts going off.
Okay. Well, actually, I got an even better one. Let me do you one better.
Okay.
Your voice modulator. You didn't realize that your voice modulator developed a short after getting shot in the torso.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have to talk in slow motion for the rest of the session.
All right. Mm-hmm.
All right. I like that. We're gonna do that.
Marvin.
That's money. All right.
So
Cool.
then I lower myself to the ground and stop.
Okay.
Clunk, and turn off the light to my eye optics.
Okay.
I'm still tracking. I just turned the light
Yeah,
off.
you turned all the You turned off the privacy light. Yeah. Cool. You Cool. All right. Give me a perception plus survival real quick.
Mhm. 0 successes, but
All right. But you have additional you have at least one success though because of your sensors, yeah?
yes.
Got it. All right. So with one success, you actually do detect 2 of them break off and start coming in your direction.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, the sun has gone down, the moon has come up. Long ago, somebody left with the cup. But the rest of you guys, you have an opportunity now, knowing that Marvin was going to do this. Do you want to go on ahead and make your attempt at stealth?
Yes. When we properly fully stealthed, having waited in stealth for a while.
Yep. Go on ahead and give me an agility plus stealth. Difficulty is 1.
Is this everyone?
Everybody that's making a bolt for it.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Yep. Bailey and Hazel, you guys want to burn some luck, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to because otherwise I'm just falling ass over tea kettle. Making a
Yeah.
noise.
Also, Green Knight gonna burn some luck.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So is that one more dice?
Yeah, it's for each one you burn. It's one more die. Okay. So, Bailey and Hazel and Happy, the 3 of you managed to stealth and are successful in getting around. I'm going to say that the Green Knight, who was kind of heading off in his own direction, having been buried for a while, you get up out of your little pit trap just as 2 of these guys are coming up on where Marvin is, and they both stop and they both look at you like, whoa, whoa.
I flame murder them.
And I start swinging.
All right.
As soon as they turn to him, I flame on.
Fantastic. All right. Well, in that case, we're going to go on and pick this up in next week.
Woo!
Hell of a cliffhanger.
A one-shot turning into 3.
Why not? You know,
Love
I mean,
it.
we're having fun. There's also a fair amount of so far. So there's also a fair amount of learning the system here that we're all doing. But this is incredibly beneficial, being able to kind of like work the bugs out and figure shit out. And I feel like by next time we'll finally have it mastered just in time to finish this thing. So, yeah.
I also feel like now that I'm playing Fallout, the first one, I actually feel like I'm getting this a little better.
Nice.
Like I'm wrapping my head around it because like it's the first time that AP has actually meant something.
Yes.
So it's interesting.
Yep.
It's really interesting.
What I was really shocked by is how fast that pool can be depleted and how fast it can be replenished. You know, like it is super quick. It's a lot of. Now I see why they give away. They sell bottle cap tokens to help keep track of action pool points for both the overseer and for the players.
They need bottle cap tokens.
They do, yeah.
I mean, just.
I'm just using. I have a fuck ton of D4s right here, but now I'm like, oh, now I understand the appeal of selling them. You know, if you really want to be immersive about it. So
I mean, you can
Well,
just
if
use
you want
bottle
it to
cap.
say Nuka-Cola.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You want it to say Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Yep. But hey, you know, I'm not going to hate on them for capitalizing on their IP.
But it's got to be
you know?
cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry Nuka-Cola or nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Scrub. Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, hell of a session. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm loving this. This is good. You know, I'm so excited to
Very
get this done.
fun.
Yeah, it is. It feels a little bit like the video. It feels like the spirit of the game, the video game, and I feel like we're really just digging on that. I'm having a lot of fun with this. But we will, so we'll be back to finish this next week, and then the following week we will be resuming with the Turtle Tonys back in Avernus, and we'll see what's up with that. So in the meantime, please, once again, please find me at gmgreg.com. Meet me over on my booking service. You can actually scan me and book me right here. I would love to run a game for you. It could be D&D, it could be Fallout, it could be Star Trek, it could be Star Wars, it could be, good God, I've got a whole shelf full of systems here. Some of them I've never even cracked open before, but I would love to run a game for you. So please look me up, book me either online or in person. So until next week, I have been me, you have been you. These have been the Brutes. Take care of yourself, take care of your friends and family and those around you. And until we see you next time, roll them nat ones.